Hi, this is Lynn from FromOurBookshelf.com, and I am going to try to keep my reviews 2 to 3 minutes at most, so they're quick and short. So let's get to my review for today, and that is The Grand Design by Joy Calloway. Now, this summer I saw this quite a bit on social media, Instagram. It was very popular historical fiction book that people were promoting this summer, so I decided to read it. When it comes to historical fiction, I have found that I enjoy books about places or events versus a well-known or famous person. And so I picked this one up, not sure what I would think, because I don't always like books based on people, and this is based on Dorothy Draper, who was a famous designer. And I loved the writing of this book. I will say the writing was well done. It is set in, let me make sure I get the state right. It is set at the Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia, where Dorothy Draper comes to redo the Greenbrier, which she also has a history with because she visited with her family. So the book says it's about Dorothy Draper. I actually think it's more about the Greenbrier Hotel. I felt like it focused more on the Greenbrier than actually on Dorothy Draper. So I think maybe the subtitle, A Novel of Dorothy Draper, isn't quite as accurate as I thought it would be, which is good for me because I prefer historical fiction about a place or event more than I do about a person. However, although the writing was good, I will say I really struggled with the liberties that the author took with history. And this is my problem with historical fiction, especially if it's based on a person. And this is maybe a little bit of a spoiler alert, so if you don't want a spoiler, you might want to skip this part. But there is, for example, a room in the book in the Greenbrier Hotel that was supposed to be a secret room used by presidents over the years that visited the Greenbrier Hotel. So I'm reading this thinking, oh, I'm learning something new. This is a great historical fact. I knew nothing about this. And then I get to the end of the book and read the author's note, and that room was totally made up. And no such room existed. There's no proof of any such room. The author just put it in the story. So there's several examples like that in the book that just took a lot of liberties, I felt, with history that made me really frustrated. And I didn't realize how many liberties the author took with history until I got to the end of the book and read the author's note. So I kind of feel like I'm going to start reading the author's notes before I read the book, because the last few historical fictions like that I've read, I've gotten really frustrated and disappointed when I read the author's notes at the end and realize how many liberties, or not really inaccuracies, because it's not like she said it wrong. She just added a lot of stuff that did not necessarily happen. So, although, like I said, her writing's good, I would probably read something else she wrote. I thought the writing, she took you there. You felt like you were at the Greenbrier Hotel. Her descriptions were great. My main problem were the things that she added to history that never happened. So, for more book reviews, please check out FromOurBookshelf.com.